Hello, everyone. So today I'm live, bringing you the daily gems. I changed it to daily gems. I'm waiting. They're saying that they're telling my followers. Let's see who pops on here. I'm giving it a moment. So I wanted to challenge myself because I wanted to pick up on the post that I spoke about self-care, right? And having an hour to myself, right? So I wanted to share with you how my morning went thus far. Because it's just, I want you to see what I go through. This is what it is. First of all, my hour, that's a crock of shit. From the moment I woke up, I tried to give myself an hour and I just immediately started working, okay? But I should say to you, I woke up to, and I posted it on my stories, I woke up to the lyrics to Kenny Loggins' Heart to Heart playing in my head. That's how I was waking up this morning. And then when I was having my coffee, I was just like, why is this song in my head? Like, this is so annoying, thinking about what am I going to talk about the daily gems today? So that led me to look up the song's lyrics. When I started to read the song's lyrics, I was just like, okay, I feel like there's someone, obviously someone knows that they fucked up. And these soul connections and it's the masculine, it's timing, right? Whatever connection he has to this person has to do with timing. It has to do with waiting for him or he's waiting for her. But I feel like it's the feminine that was waiting, right? And you guys have to go check out the lyrics. I'll post it in the comments. And he just basically talks about, I know that I got to do right. Okay. So then as I continued to work, I came across a Thinking of You oracle card, right? And so I just was like, all right. So I went ahead and I recorded your daily tarot card pull. And so when I was done editing and I thought, okay, let me try to enjoy my hour now before I start chanting, I had the cards and I kept shuffling. And the first card that popped out was Keys on a Ring. Right. And I just was like, okay. And I'm like, that's weird. What else? And then the next 5 cards popped out, which is Girl with a Snake, the Heartbroken card in the reverse, I Like You card in the upright, the Dragonfly card in the reverse, and the Healing Heart card in the reverse. All right. So just showing you how synchronicity happens and how when certain signs and here's the thing, a sign is only going to be a sign to you, right? If you give it importance or credence. How much time does it have to repeat in your daily environment before you recognize it and then do research as to why is this repeating in my environment like I did today, even though you see clearly I did not honor my word with myself, with my self-care in the morning. And why do I feel like sometimes it's like I have so much to do, and which I'm sure all of you have so much to do. We all have so much to do, but how can we really carve out that time of self-care, whether it's, I feel like painting our nails, it's not a luxury for us women that, we love that. It's not a luxury. It's something that you have to do. It's like taking a shower. It's not an option, so it's like looking and see 10:10. Endings bring new beginnings. So it's like looking at ourselves and being like, really, like for me, I multitask. Like, okay, Melissa, your hour is going to be like while you're eating, and then when you're done eating, I forget it's not an hour and I'll start working again, which brings me to a very real realization that I am a workaholic. I never thought of myself as that ever. But in the last couple of months, like, they say delusion's a motherfucker, right? So I was deluding myself into thinking that I was not. And, that's the imbalance in my life, right? Is just working so much, not carving out time, or just being so sucked into what I'm doing that I lose track of time, right? And so I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't have a cure. I'm still going to work on it. As soon as I'm done doing this, I will take my hour. I'm going to promise myself that. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Okay, so let's talk about the song. So obviously for today, the spontaneous daily tarot has to do with a particular soul connection, really thinking about you or whoever's watching this, right? You're thinking about that person, or that person's thinking about you, or you guys are both thinking about each other, right? It definitely has to do with something from the past, like your interaction with them. And so when I saw keys on a ring, pop up, I feel like, and I believe this came up in the reading, is understanding that you have options, right? This reading is, I'm going to read it two ways because there's two different energies that's coming out very distinctly in this reading. Okay. So I'm going to read it from one person's perspective energetically. For these people that I'm reading for, it's coming into the understanding that you have options in terms of romantic choices, right? In terms of love, perhaps before you felt that you did not have any choices in terms of love or anything like that. Right? So now it's like you're healed. You understand that you have options, you have choices. And that came up, I believe, in the Monday daily gems. Check it out, where it talked about possibly, having your needs met sexually and emotionally. And if you can't find both within one person, then a one night stand, right, was an option on the table. Right. So now with the girl with the snake, I feel that this is picking up off of December's videos. Check it out if you guys haven't. Runner Chaser, right? In terms of love. In the past, you were part of this dynamic, this runner-chaser dynamic, right? This is the empath narcissist. Perhaps the person that you were chasing, and I'll read their energy because it's coming out in this reading as well. Perhaps the person that you were chasing, had touches of narcissism, being very selfish, coming across very emotionally, mentally manipulative. They're the type of people where it's super smart, but they like to read people. They observe people to know how to get you, right? So that dynamic you were a part of, but you see the heartbroken card is in the reverse, which is great, which is what I said. You guys have healed from this type of energy, right? So with that said, I feel like there is someone out there, right, that likes you. This goes back to these keys on the ring. You may have 2 people, 3 people come forward, or just a bunch of people flirting with you, really throwing their hat in the ring, right? You see the ring, throwing their hat in the ring, letting you know how attractive you are, right? That they want to start something with you, right? That's at the heart of your reading. And then after that, you got the dragonfly card and the healing heart card in the reverse, which is mirroring the heartbroken card in the reverse, which is where you are now on your healing journey. You won't be attracting people that are going to break your heart. You're not going to be attracting the type of people that are going to lie to you. The dragonfly card is in the reverse, meaning that, hold on. Hold on one second. Something got, aha. Okay. With the dragonfly card in the reverse, right? You're not waiting on any type of information. I feel like this cycle with this narcissistic empath has been completed, right? With the dragonfly card, when it is in the upright, it means information coming out, right? Being lighthearted, bringing a lighthearted sense of yourself to a relationship, right? In order to heal a relationship, right? And also people being able to speak very clearly. So that's clarity. And then you would have the healing heart card, but you're very clear. You're not waiting to be healed. You're not waiting for any more information. So I feel like this is a healed chaser that I am speaking about, right? And the cards are very specific, empath. So definitely whether you understand that you're an empath or not, and an empath is a person that can energetically pick up on others' feelings, right? They don't have to say anything verbally. They pick up on other people's feelings energetically, and it can be very overwhelming. I'm an empath. It's very overwhelming for me to be around a lot of people, and even just one or couple or two individuals. So you've healed from this paradigm. So congratulations. Now let's jump over to the masculine energy that I felt that came through this morning in the Heart to Heart Kenny Loggins song, and also the Thinking of You Oracle card that I posted on the stories. I feel that this person, this is player energy, right? I need to have options. I'm non-committal. Yeah, I don't know. I like you. They want to tell you, like they would tell people about their issues, wanting for other people to save them. And then when other people come in and give them information, they sit on it because they're still mulling over their options, right? They don't take action, right? And in terms of love and sex, they can kind of just, for them, it's easy to lie because, the truth would make them have to stick around longer, right? The truth would be a lot harder. So it's easy to lie. This is the type of person that will just kind of definitely string people along, kind of telling them what they want to hear. Definitely this person has had multiple kind of one night stands. Again, kind of sticking around with a person for more than a period of time, depending on their mindset, they're not going to do it. This person's very opportunistic, right? They're with a person. It's not, I'm with you because I love you. It's, I'm with you because of blank. I'm with you because, when I walk down the street with you, people are going to feel that I'm this, right? I'm with you because you look like this. I'm with you because you live in this zip code or you have a type of job. This is this type of person. Okay. So with this type of person, that's a whole lot of codependency, right? This person's not good on their own. They may like to, like I call it, perpetrate the fraud where they think and they try to come across like they're very independent, but in reality, they're very codependent, right? They like to keep people a little bit, I hear, chained and bound to them, that kind of devil kind of energy, right? That's really manipulative, and it is just codependent. It's because they don't want to be alone. This person could have really deep-seated abandonment issues, right? Like we all do. So with the girl with the snake and the heartbroken card in the reverse, it just means this person, they're not taking any type of accountability or losing sleep in regards to how they treated you, right? And here's the kicker, and I'm starting to understand that people don't have to be complicated, right? Our choices, our cowardness makes our lives complicated, right? But I do believe I'm starting to understand that people are just complex. And saying that, I mean that this person, this narcissist, this person that was willing to string you along or knew that you were part of their options, and whether they took you up on that or not, they really like you, right? They really like you. They're unwilling to heal and change. They're unwilling to bring any type of clarity to your relationship, to their interaction with you, right? They like to hide, this person, right? And when I see this card, I feel they're spying on you. And my spying card. I mean, what I mean by spying is that they're looking at your pictures, they're on your social media, wherever they can be close to you, they're kind of lurking, right? But that's all that they do. All they do is kind of lurk. They're not willing to talk to you or bring any type of clarity, right, to your relationship. They're not even willing to, and it's mirroring, both of you are mirroring each other, but in an opposite way. They're not willing to heal their heart, right? They're not looking at ways to heal their heart at all, right? They're just, like my grandmother says, you're being wrong and strong all day, right? And for me, the next generation says wrong and strong cannot exist in the same sentence. But apparently for this person, it can, because they're not changing. They like themselves. And trust me, we're all supposed to love ourselves, all parts of ourselves. But this person that I'm picking up, their energy, they've not accepted that they know that they're their own worst enemy, but they just don't give a shit, because it takes work. It takes discipline. It takes them putting their ego aside, right, in order to learn, to grow, and transform. Okay, so you guys, that is going to be your daily gems for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And let me know hi, Boss Babe Memo. Hello. I just finished doing the morning gems and a daily tarot. So I hope I'm just about to jump off right now. You're just joining me. Let me know. Do you have a question? I can go ahead and do a quick tarot reading for you if you'd like. Let's see if they'll write me back. Hello. I'm going to offer them a reading. Okay, let's see. Okay, no questions today. Okay, then. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm about to hop off. I hope you go back and look at the replay. Today I did not do my morning hour today, and I'm having, challenging that. Okay, no problem. So challenging that, the synchronicity, pay attention to the synchronicity. Thinking of you, love. If someone is loving you and liking you today, but they are very unwilling to change. And I am going to post your daily tarot that I recorded earlier. So thank you guys for watching. Bye, Boss Babe Memo. Thank you so much for joining me. I had one person, right? So take care, guys. Bye-bye.